Hello, I'm Father Benedict Rochelle of the Franciscan Friars of the Renewal, located in the South Bronx in New York. And I'm here with a little 5-part series, this is the first segment, on how to help the church. I get a great deal of mail and I have many conversations with people who are distressed about the situation of the church at the present time. Some of these people are Catholics, others are Protestants, some are Orthodox. I hear it also from Jewish friends that the situation in religious denominations in the United States is troubling to many people. I decided to do this series for Catholics, but I don't mind if the rest of you listen in. In the Catholic Church, we have some very specific problems, some of them related to the media, some of them to conflicts going on in the church at the present time. And every good Catholic wants to know, what can I do? Older Catholics like myself, who remember the old days, think that we never had problems in the church before. Nothing could be further from the truth. And so we'll start off by taking a look at the notions of problems in the church. We'll identify some of the specific problems in a little later segment, and then give you some hints on how to be effective in helping the church more efficiently, more faithfully, more clearly, fulfilling its role as the voice of Christ in the world. Now let's take a look at this thing of problems in the church. Everybody thinks this is the worst moment we ever had. Less than 150 years ago, the Pope had to be crowned Pope in secret. Pope Pius IX had died in the 1870s, and there was such violent anti-religious feeling in Italy at the time that the new Pope was elected, but it was not announced for 2 weeks so that the cardinals could get away from Rome on ships before the government found out that the Pope had been elected, because they were afraid that the anti-Catholic government of Italy would interfere in the papal election. That's only 1870. Everybody knows that in the Middle Ages, especially in the decline of the Middle Ages in the 14th century, related to the terrible scourge called the Black Death, when half the clergy and 2/3 of the monks and sisters died in 3 years as a result of the Black Death, that there was tremendous chaos in the church later on. There was difficulties in the church in the Dark Ages, when there was difficulty everywhere in civilization. And sometimes people think, oh, we're having the worst troubles in the church right now, it's all going to fall apart. I don't think so. In fact, I believe that it isn't. And if you belong to another religious denomination and you're having a lot of troubles, well, you should listen in too, because I'm going to make some suggestions on how we could all effectively work with the grace of God, with the help of God, for changes in the church. But let me remind you that troubles in the church go back a long way. Galatians, St. Paul's letter to the Galatians, Chapter 1, verse 6.